Hello everyone, welcome back. As you can see in my back side, the picture is the world's fastest train that China has recently unveiled, and they is the first train in the world which will travel with a speed approx 600 kilometer per hour, means approximately the speed of a flight you can imagine. So how a train will travel with such a great speed? How is it possible? Because if the two wheels will uh, or if the wheels will run over the track, then it is very difficult due to the frictional force. So what are the technology of this fastest train or this type of trains like bullet trains? So the technology involved is magnetic levitation. So magnetic levitation is a effect that is that works in the principle of your uh, that is diamagnetic materials. When they are kept inside a magnetic field, then the magnetic field lines repel. Okay, so there is a flotation, means the train will not basically touch the track, it will float over the track, and the forces will be balanced from both sides so that it will not touch ever. Always it will maintain the gap between the both side, and it will float inside the on the track. So that is the principle of magnetic levitation. That means it will basically float, uh, and according to Meissner effect, there's diamagnetic materials will repel the magnetic field. So that happens, and this is the principle, main principle behind the construction of your uh, this super fast trains. Now, how is the economy it is required? Because we have flights, so why do we require such costly trains? If you think of in a country's development perspective, then I think this type of thing, trains or this type of developments required in a country. Why so? Because the country like us, when Narendra Modi, means our Prime Minister, he collaborated for the bullet train from Ahmedabad to Mumbai. And many people criticize that why, for a country like us, why do you require such a huge uh, project in India? And what is the need of that? We need to improve our infrastructure of train, and who will be there on this type of costly train. So, but I think that we need this type of trains or this type of improvements in science and technology, because science and technology is an ecosystem, and so is the your entrepreneurship and your business. So once one sector will develop, along with that, many other systems will be developed. Okay, so when you know that you think of Geo, right? When Geo came to market, India's digital revolution started. All these YouTubers, all these means Zomato-like companies, or you can say Flipkart, Amazon, these e-commerce companies, they are successful because of we have an ecosystem of super fast network, or in the village, in the second grade cities, in the metro cities, all the cities, everyone have the 4G network, and most of the people are using a Android device, so that people can install their app and use their products. You can imagine the pre-era of Geo. How was the cost of internet? How this Airtel, BSNL, they were charging the people? What was the charge of internet? It was like say that the price of internet cost is the cost of gold, right? So It's an ecosystem. One system once develops, the other system develop accordingly. So if we have a world-class things like bullet trains, the companies like TCS, so people gets motivation from this type of ecosystem. So we have everything. We have great organizations like ISRO, DRDO. We are capable of nuclear power. So all these things motivates its citizens inside a country to work for the prosperity, to develop the for the country, and to create new innovations in science and technology, in business, so that a country develops it. Okay, so we shouldn't criticize the government even if we are poor, but we should not criticize the government for the development project, that we do not have hospitals, we do not have good trains, or why we are going for bullet trains. We need bullet trains, of course we need. Okay, we need all the technology in the world, which is the best, which is the latest. We need all the technology in India. It will not only motivate its engineers, its peoples to work on these projects, it will create an ecosystem. That's a very important thing. Now you see, this geo ecosystem has created a new era of your digital companies like Paytm, they like your Zomato, your Oyo Rooms, your Ola, right? Swiggy. So all these new companies, this multinational, you can say Zomato is now a multinational company, Oyo is now a multinational company. So this company are now leading, you can say, India's developments. Many people are saying that this Zomato IPO means Zomato will become means maybe Zomato, maybe Paytm. Among these companies, some of them will become next TCS or Infosys. Definitely, they will become, right? So we are very good now at service sector, and why this is? This is because of, if you agree or not, this is because of the India's internet, cheap internet price. This development happens. People in everywhere, they are now using Google Pay, Phone Pay, UPI payments. So this digital revolutions has transformed many ways. And but India need one sector development to compete with this China, US like countries. Now all over the world, people are looking at India because of its faster developments, right? Not government is doing, means we cannot say that we can say that only government is doing. For the government, this development is coming. No, it's due to the ecosystem it's creating. Yes, government is also very supportive towards innovation, though the policies are not very supportive towards the companies, but still many reforms are required. But GST, one nation, one takes, all the many things, many reforms, and many motivations from the government. Government definitely motivating entrepreneurship. Many incubation centers, many entrepreneurship center in different IITs, different universities have set up. So government is definitely promoting entrepreneurship, and these Zomato, Ola, these are the products of you can say students just after they are passed out of their graduation, or they have started these companies. These startups have now become 1 lakh crore market capitalization. Zomato, just after its IPO, it's becoming 1 lakh crore market capitalization. It's in the 1 lakh crore club. So you can think of the potential of these companies and how next Paytm and next Oyo, all these things are coming up in your stock market, and how the equity market will behave or will respond to these companies. It's very important. And according to my view, that yes, in all sectors we need developments, and these developments will motivates our youth to create world-class companies. And so once these companies, this entrepreneurship will develop, definitely our country will lead uh, and prosper, and definitely it will become means a economically stronger company in the world. So with this type of positive hope, and let's stop here, and we hope that India will soon also make with the collaborations in bulletin and many more other advancement. So let's stop here. See you tomorrow. Bye bye. Take care.